Everyone's trying to get more leads for their business, but in this video, I just want to have a bit of a conversation around why you probably don't need more leads in your business. You probably just need a better offer. Let me run you through it because a lot of the time, coaches, business owners are chasing leads all the time. But if the offer's broken, you can have all the leads in the world and no one's going to buy because the offer's broken. And the beauty of what we do and the unfortunateness of what we do is we don't have all the leads in the world. We have a limited amount of leads on a profile. So you might have 3,000, 5,000, 10,000 followers. We just want to be able to maximize the followers we have with a really good offer that people will actually want to buy, and you can actually close into your coaching program. So I just want to talk you through that in a little bit more detail in this video. Like, what are the kind of mechanics, what are the kind of stuff we should be looking at, considering if we want to get more sales, and also just maximize the leads we have into more paying clients. And that's the stuff I want to talk through in this video. The very first thing we want to consider when it comes to offers and how we can articulate an offer is if your offer is something as simple and as basic as I'll help you lose weight, or I'll help you with my online coaching program, you're probably going to get ghosted more often than not. What we want to do with our offer is make it very different to what everyone else are doing. It needs to sound very unique, very undistinguishable from what every other like John, Dick, and Harry is doing. It needs to sound very specific, very tailored, and very unique. So we can't really just be selling online coaching, one-to-one sessions, or like online personal training or anything like that, just because there's literally hundreds, thousands, millions of people doing this. We also can't be selling the goal. We can't just be selling weight loss. We can't just be selling muscle gain. We can't be selling body transformation, again, because there's so many companies, so many supplement brands, so many different things doing the exact same thing, right? What we want to do as well is just sit somewhere in the middle. And if we sit in the middle, is a place where we can make so much money when it comes to selling our coaching and selling our expertise online. How do we do that, you may ask? How do I sell and how do I craft my offer in a way where it's different from what everyone else are doing? We really want to speak to the pain first and foremost. We also want to make the offer initially quite a short-term program. If we're stuck selling sessions, like one-off sessions in the gym, or one-off like sessions for anything like personal training, physiotherapy, whatever it might be, or if we're selling like a long-term program, 6 months, 12 months, both of these are kind of bad because one is too short-term. Someone might pay you 40 quid for a session and just ghost and disappear and never hear from them again. The other one, people are going to see this long-term 6-month, 12-month commitment. Again, they're probably going to ghost and disappear. We want to sit somewhere in the middle. We want to craft an offer which is somewhere in the middle. So it's not these weekly or monthly sessions, and it's not these long-term programs. We want to sit somewhere in the middle. The perfect golden sweet spot for this is anywhere between 8 to 12 weeks initially. And selling like an 8, 10, 12 week kind of transformation, like a smaller program, just getting people away from the pain that they're currently feeling. So if you're selling weight loss, they're probably going to feel like low on energy. They're going to feel unconfident in the way they're wearing their clothes, their shirts, whatever it might be. If you're selling a fitness program as such, it might also be like getting away from the pain of like joint pain, low energy, all of these different things. What are the kind of frustrations and pain points that people are feeling today? If we can identify what they are and if we can speak to them and create hooks for those, your content and your engagement is going to be infinitely better. So that's the very first like cheat code on this as well, in terms of crafting a very good offer, is like just speak to the problems people actually want solved. And it's going to be a hard pill to swallow, I think, for a lot of people. It's only was for me, right? But if we're constantly just speaking to how good we are, how good is our program, like if I was here doing this video speaking about how good client acquisition systems is, probably wouldn't care and you probably think I'm a bit of a dick. So we don't want to be speaking to people's, we don't want to be speaking about how good we are, how good our program is. We just want to be speaking to solving their problem. if we become useful first, we can then get paid for being useful. We can get paid online and actually solving people's problems. So we want to start off by being useful and valuable to people on social media by actually really speaking to the pain points and problems that they have and being able to solve it. If we start here, it's one of the fastest ways to build a personal brand, because if you look at any successful personal brand you look up to, they probably started off by being useful, unless they were a Ronaldo or Kim Kardashian or something like that. Most of the others probably started by first being useful to you, right? Alex Hormozi, the god of business and social media, he started off by just being useful with posting business advice for everyone that they can follow. The best and most useful books in the non-fiction space, again, started off by speaking to a problem and pain that people have. And when they solved it, people started to know the authors as well. That's the very first thing I'd look at when it comes to crafting your offers, is just really being clever with how you grab people and really speaking to their pain points and really speaking to solving the problems they have. If you're working with mums that want to get in shape, that's a hook that you can start with, because everyone's like obsessing over like the perfect 2-second hook. What can I grab people? How many times can I change my shirts? Or how can I duplicate my character 1,000,000 times? But instead, if we just speak to someone's problem and pain that they're feeling today on social media, and we grab them on when they're scrolling, they're probably going to watch the rest of your content. They're probably going to be way more interested. That's the very first thing I would look at when it comes to grabbing people, stopping them and actually being able to get them to watch and listen to the rest of your content to actually move them forward into paying clients. And then the second thing from that as well is sell these shorter term programs initially. If you're struggling right now to make sales, stop obsessing over selling one-off sessions. Stop obsessing over selling monthly coaching, about selling 6-month transformations, 12-month transformations. Just get yourself into momentum selling 12-week, 16-week programs. Charge good money for those. Make really good, make good sales on the front end with that, and then upsell people on the back end. It's much easier to get someone to buy into a 12-week transformation first. Once they buy into that, they can see how good of a coach you are, how much you care. And then off the back of that, it's easier to upsell them into the longer term programs after they've done that. That's one of the easiest things you can do if you're struggling. Articulate that better, and everything becomes a lot easier from there on as well. So a lot of the time right now, if you're struggling for leads, if you have 2,000, 3,000, 5,000 followers on social media, on Instagram, don't go chasing for new leads right away, but just really come up with a very strong offer, a really, really strong offer that people actually want. Because if people want the offer and they're actually in pain, they would want to buy it, and they'd want to work with you to get that result as well. Just doing that alone will make a massive difference to the amount of leads, the amount of sales, the amount of clients you get on the back end from just doing these few things here. There's a lot more deeper I can go into offers and how we can articulate, how we can build, and how we can craft these deeper. So if you want more information on how we can articulate this offer better, how we can kind of get more clients paying us these higher end price points to actually convert them, there's going to be a document I can run you through in a separate video entirely as how deep we can go with this. Let me know if you want it. I can film that video soon. If you found this video useful, hit like. It's quite a bit more relaxed to the usual videos. Usually I have them more scripted. Today's just more of a vlog, more of a observation. I'm seeing more of a conversation I'm having with you. If you found this useful, make sure to hit like and subscribe, because I monitor this and I know what to post more of them. If you're more one-to-one help with us actually building these offers inside your business, there'll be a link down in the description of this video where you can apply to work with me and my team one-to-one to build this stuff inside Client Acquisition Systems. And I'll see you in the next one.